Every hour, the man received $50,000 in his bank account, but he wasn't happy. He had joined a dangerous 24-hour survival game where 5 skilled hunters were trying to kill him. If he survived the full 24 hours, he would win $120 million. But there were strict rules. He couldn't leave the city, couldn't ask the police for help, and couldn't tell anyone about the game. Worst of all, his location would get exposed for a few seconds every hour. At one point, the man ran into a church to hide. He sat in the confession booth, finally catching his breath. But then, the divider next to him slid open, startling him. The priest asked what was wrong, but the man kept quiet, remembering the rules. Suddenly, he noticed a shadow outside the curtain. Without thinking, he lunged forward, covered the person with the curtain, and started beating him up. But the priest pulled him back, and that's when the man realized he had hit the wrong person. Time was running out. His location was about to be revealed again. He didn't want to drag the priest into danger, but the priest told him not to worry and claimed he had divine powers that could protect him. The man, desperate to explain, pulled out his phone, but then the priest pulled out his phone too, and that's when the truth hit. The priest wasn't a priest at all. He was one of the 5 hunters. The real priest had been sent away earlier. This fake priest had a PhD in psychology and already predicted the man's move. The man tries to run, but it's too late. Suddenly, the fake priest smiled and pulled out a claw hammer. The man grabbed a wooden stick to defend himself, but the hammer was much stronger. After 2 heavy hits, the man started feeling dizzy. Then he tried to hit again. His hand got jammed in the door because he used too much force. The man fought back, slammed the door shut, and locked the priest inside. The hunter screamed out of anger. The man walked over and said, "You are gay." So, the fake priest smashed the hammer into his thigh.
You asked for this many times. You said so yourself.
He limped out of the church, bleeding and weak. He tried to clean the wound and walk, but he kept falling. His location was about to be revealed again. Meanwhile, another hunter, the man in the suit, was watching everything and getting excited. He waited for the moment when the man's position would pop up again. The man saw a stadium nearby where a football game was ending. He hurried to a jersey booth, and when the owner wasn't looking, he stole a jersey and a cap. He then blended in with the huge crowd leaving the game. The man in the suit arrived but froze. Everyone was dressed the same. He had no idea which one was his target. It was almost a perfect escape until the booth owner spotted the man and started forcing him to give back the jersey. The commotion caught the hunter's attention, so the man had to run again. Luckily, a family was heading home, and their car trunk was open. The man climbed in and hid inside, and the man in the suit arrived, but he was too late. The man thought he was safe until he heard the driver say they were heading outside the city. That's when his heart sank. If he left the city, the hunt would never end.
That's a violation, and then the game never ends. Shit.